Martha Norkunas, and I teach in the History Department. One of my specialties is oral history. I offer several graduate seminars on oral history. One focuses on the theory and methodology of oral history, and another concentrates on analyzing and representing oral history. In the Oral History Theory and Methodology seminar, students engage in detailed life history interviews with people in the community, and their work becomes part of an ongoing professional oral history project that explores issues of class, culture, and race. I teach the students how to do these detailed life history interviews, how to organize a major oral history project, and how to think through some of the meanings of the oral history. We also spend a lot of time learning what it means to listen, nuanced listening, thoughtful listening, what it takes for a person to listen really well, especially when they're listening across differences, class differences, gender differences, and racial differences. In the Interpreting and Representing Oral History seminar, we focus on analyzing oral texts, creating written interpretations that may be one day published on the web, at broadcast quality radio pieces that I hope will air on local and national radio stations, and sound slideshows for newspaper publication. My students don't have to have any technical knowledge to take the class. They just have to bring to it some dedication, their intellect, and creativity. I also teach a graduate seminar in which students learn how to use historical and cultural knowledge to solve social problems. They learn how to become consultants to local organizations, working with them to create projects that address significant problems in the community. We spend some time looking at sites of conflict and resolution and how organizations have accessed history to build peace. So while we look at projects internationally and nationally, we really focus locally to assist local organizations to address issues that they have that we can really act as consultants to help them address. I'm also teaching a course on accessing non-traditional research sources, where the students reflect on oral history, cultural geography, ethnography, and visual culture. And finally, one of my great joys has been to teach an American history undergraduate seminar, where the students and I try to figure out key issues in American history 1865 to the present, both through role-playing, through looking at texts, websites, through American history games, of course through quizzes, but also, and through films, but also through a lot of discussion where we think about what social movements mean, who are some of the unsung heroes of positive change in the American democracy, and really engaging with each other. Those students in that class also do some interviews where they interview someone from a different racial or culture group from themselves and ask them questions about how they think about democracy, human rights, and American history.